Hello and welcome back to Connection to Excellence. My name is Kornelia Müller and I'm a leadership and high performance coach. And today in my show I have Siggy Reutter. Siggy is a spiritual business coach, and she fulfilled her lifestyle dream and is now living in south of Italy with her family as an online entrepreneur. Her mission is to build up a bridge between consciousness and the business. And she's working since 2 years now with conscious coaches, experts, healers, and also modern mystics to help them to build up a business from the inner inside, from the essence. Yes, now I had the right word.
Yes.
So I got Siggy to know last year in summer when I took from her a free 4-day business retreat, and I was really impressed how much content she is giving and how deep she is connected with her heart. And also she's very structured, and I love this. And that was the reason I had the feeling that other people also have to know her. And I asked her to be in my show, and she said yes. And I'm really, really happy to have her here. Very welcome, Siggy Reutter. I'm really happy that you are here right now.
Thank you so much, Kornelia, for this very, very nice introduction. I heard this the first time in my life in English because I work with mother tongue Germans together, even if I have a lots of contacts internationally, especially with America, because I work very close together with Americans in my business. But my clients are most of the time mother tongue German. So it's very, very nice to hear this the first time. And who knows how often I will hear that.
Who knows? We never know.
I'm very excited about this, about this opportunity to take part in your show. Thank you very much, Kornelia.
Thank you, Siggy. So the first question would be, so since 2 years you are working with as an online entrepreneur. So my question would be, how did you come to this idea? So I guess before you made something else. So how did it come up to you to change this?
Yes, of course I did something else before. 3 years ago, it's much more than 3 years ago, I was completely broke. I was already an enterpriser and I had offline business. I had 2 offline businesses more than 3 years ago in Munich, in Germany. And the first one was consultancies for companies who would like to invest in Munich. This was the one thing. And the other thing that I had together with my husband, a small but very, very nice pizzeria. So these have been the 2 businesses, but they were broke. The universe was calling me because it was knowing it's not the right thing, because originally I always wanted to become a coach. This was my dream when I finished my studies at the university in Augsburg. I was studying social economics with lots of psychology and systemical things in this time. And I was knowing already when I was 25, I would like to become a coach for people who are looking for themselves. Yes, and especially for managers. I was very clear about that. And so I started already before and also after to become something like a coach, because I thought when I'm 50, I really want to be a very good coach. I'm 49 now. So I still have several months left to become a very, very good coach.
I guess you are already a very good coach.
Indeed, I think I fulfilled my goal already before. So then I am a transactional analyst also. Fully, I did this 10 years, really a very, very long thing. For 10 years. So I was working always in the personal development field because I love to bring people in their potential. always. And I always knew this is the only job I can do in a company. It was very clear for me because this was the thing. So I was working in the personal development. I did lots of personal development things. I was the leader of the German personal development of a very big mobile company, a worldwide global mobile company, which has the origins in Spain. And I did also executive development. I was looking after the leaders. I was a leader by myself, and I was not happy in the job. It's always the same story, and I also had that. I lost a little bit my dream to become a coach because I always was thinking, then I have to do this in a company. I have to go inside a company to be a coach. And I don't want to do that job because I don't have any fulfillment to coach somebody to climb the career ladder. So this was nothing very special for me. And I noticed, of course, personal development inside a company is probably not the case. They really, in reality, they don't want that. So I left the company in 2012 and become an enterpriser. And I did this consultancy. After several times, I had to recover myself 1 year from nearly 15 years of very intense work in my professional career. So I retired in some way. I took a sabbatical year. And then I started to do, this was the second business I did, because I had already once in 2008, another business, a spiritual business. It was called Institute of the New Times, because I'm also an energetical therapist and lots of other things. So I don't have to mention this because the list is very, 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 very long. But I gave it up. So I was doing this consultancy, and we did also the pizzeria, and the universe then say, no, Siggy, this is not the thing, and it was completely broke. Somebody from outside did something, and it was clear we will lose everything. We had to go to the court and all these things, unpleasant things, and it was a very, very hard time for me. And my husband said to me, I think now we are free. I say, Ma. He's Italian. I say, what you want? What do you mean? And he say, Ma, now we are free. We can do what we want. And I was starting to think, and I told to myself, he's completely right. And then I decided in 2015, now I will do only what I love in my life. I stop everything. The universe told me, you cannot go on like this. This is not right. And I decided I want to do this what I want. I had a dream since more than 10 years, to live in the south of Europe. I did not know my husband. He's Italian. It was a coincidence. Like always in the life, it's a coincidence. Or not. So we decided we will leave Germany and Munich, because I never felt that I live in the right place. Even if I was living a long time in Munich, I was always knowing it's not my place. I don't come from Munich. I come from next to the Lake of Constance. But I was always knowing it's not my place. So we started to do a little bit of traveling. We went to Italy, we went to Spain, we went to France, we went to Portugal. The coincidence brought us to live for 1 year in Tuscany, in the countryside next to Firenze, to Florence, in a small town, by coincidence, because I was just doing a horse riding holiday with my daughter, and then we remained there for 1 year. I had nothing to lose, nothing to leave, and I was knowing I want to become an online enterpriser because I want to do what I love, and I want to work independently wherever I am, and I want to work whenever I want with whoever I want. So it was clear for me, I become an online enterpriser. And it was also clear for me that, of course, because I love to help people to come in their full potential and to help them to find the way back to themselves, that I will start with this. And I did. I started with my much more energetical programs and with meditational things. And before I was able to launch my first programs, I had no idea how I can gain any money in online. I had no idea. I did not know. I just wanted to do that.
Mhm.
I was clear. There was no way out, and I was broke. I did not have any money. I had to say it clear. I had in Tuscany, we had 300 euros to live per month. So it's nearly nothing. Because the people say always, you need money to do this. No, you need something. And this is the first thing. You have to be very clear that you really want it. And there's no way that you will stop. And so I did. I went on and I had no clue how to earn any money online because I was new. Even if I was working long time for the mobile industry and I had lots of knowledge in the mobile and informations technology base, and I love the internet, I had no clue how to do that. But by time I found out how to do that. I was looking, how can I earn some money? How can I find some money? And I found, finally, you have to be just creative and to allow yourself to get money from wherever in the universe it is. It's always there. You just have to be open to get it. So I was able, and I did not only one coaching, I did another coaching, and I was learning, and I trained myself. I was starting to work with people at the beginning for free because I had, of course, a big experience and a big knowledge, but nobody was knowing me. So I cannot come and say, hey, listen, I'm a very, very good coach. I can coach you. They say, but this is very nice. We like you, but where is your expertise?
Yeah.
And I can say, okay, I was working for nearly 15 years for the personal development. I did the executive development. I'm a coach. I'm everything. I coached also leaders. They say, I want find myself. How can you coach me in that? I won't have this. So I did not have any expertise. So I had to start new. And but because I'm a little bit crazy, I just do the things. I don't wait so long. This is the second thing. Don't procrastinate. Just do it.
Yes.
So I am this. I also like to do the things. I learned this in the mobile industry, change everything every 3 months. So I learned this, that it's everything very fast. And I was working long time in that area. So I know each 3 months, everything change. And if once you know this, you don't wait so long, you just do it. And I did. I had a program and I earned around, I think, 900 euro with 3 people doing a small coaching program for 1 month. This was a start. One of them did not pay me, by the way. But the other did, and it was a wonderful experience. And I had also, of course, before, free testimonials. Because I don't believe in the approach that you have to create a premium coaching program and then you offer this for 3,000 euro and nobody knows you. I don't believe in that concept. I say, yes, you can get this price once you showed some social proof and some reference. You can have that, of course, if you are a premium coach. But first, like everywhere in the world, also online, you still have to work and you have to show, you have to prove it. That's normal. You cannot say, why you don't book me? I'm a premium coach and I'm wonderful. I won't have 3,000 euro. No, it does not work like this. So I was also working for free. Even if I had all this knowledge, you can say, my Siggy, you have a mindset problem. For, of course, also this. But you have also to start somewhere. So this is how I did. And then I went on. Then I made another program, and I made another program, and another program, and another program. So I did 5 different programs in 1 year. And this is the first thing I want to tell you, don't do that. Yeah, because you become crazy. Yeah, you really become crazy, and it's too much. So do less. We just spoke about that offline. Don't do so much. It's enough what you do, and it's enough even if you have only 1 or 2 programs online. Concentrate on this. Don't do anything else. So, and this is my way, and actually it's 3 years now. The first year I did not have any idea what I want. I had a blog. I was blogging. I had people in my newsletter inside, but I did not know what I do with these people now. I did not have any clue. Then I found out, and then I found out also by coincidence other things, how they work. And since that time, I developed some kind of my own style. And later on, I developed, and this is the reason why I work together only with American coaches who train me. I found out, okay, there are other approaches which I personally like, because you always have to find out your business after your personal structure. Not like your coach teach you, because some coaches only have one approach which fits to them, but does not mean that it fits to you. So you have to find really your style and your approach, how you would like to gain clients. Yeah, and this is how I do it. So when people come to me, especially in my very intense 1-year program, I speak with them and I see, I look at the personality structure of them, how they would like to gain clients, which kind they prefer. And then we build up the things, and not like I like it, because I do like I like it, and you have to do it like you like it. So whenever you are looking for somebody to help you, see if this person is able and flexible to build up your strategy after you like it. Yeah. Or you know already, okay, this is my style, this is how I like it, I go to this coach. Yeah. There are coaches, they have a certain style, and that's okay. And then you have to be clear, okay, you will get that. If you don't have the personality and your structure is completely different, you will fail. I speak with so many people who come to me, say, Siggy, I did already another program, and it was wonderful, but it was not the right one for me. I say, yes, I know this story. Then from everywhere they come, and I say, okay, for sure you learn something, and it's always very important what you learn there. But you please see the approach and how they really teach the things, and then decide if it's really good for you. Not that they're very successful. You can be successful with everything, but it has to fit really to your style and to your being and to your heart. And then you are really, it's possible to be very successful. Yes.
Yes. So it sounds on one side very easy what you are telling right now, but I can imagine, because you told now you were broke, so it was not so easy. No. So how did you really overcome your difficulties and your challenges? And did you always believe on yourself and you says, yes, I will do it? Or were there sometimes struggling?
Yes. Of course, lots of time struggling, and I think this is very, very normal. We just try to hide this, that we are struggling. Yes. So when I was broke and I did not have any money left, and I had to go to the court to fight for my right, this is something I don't like, because I love harmony and all these things, and I did not have it. And I did not have any clue what I want to do online, and I did not have any expertise. So I was completely without connection. I was not connected anymore. And I was walking up and down in the summer of 2015 with my husband on the beach in Italy. And we were talking about our visions, trying to find some vision. But we knew one thing is always clear. Once you ask yourself, I want to find my true purpose in my life. The first thing what you have to do is you have to start to reconnect. Like a mobile phone is off, you have to reconnect with the universe, with your gut, with your intuition, with all the things, and you have to practice this. So, we love the meditation, the consciousness work. So this is what I did again a lot. This is the first thing. Then you have to clean yourself from all the things outside which really stop you. Detox is very, very important. Detox, I mean thoughts, beliefs, people, food, everything to become clear again. It's very, very important. And it depends always where you start. So probably you have to do a little bit more homework because you did not train. If you don't brush your teeth regularly, you have to go to the dentist, and you have to go a lot to the dentist because there are lots of holes inside, and it's the same. So the good news is, even if it's a lot to do, you can train it. You can train it, and it's really, in my opinion and in my experience, it's only a training you have to continuously do for the rest of your life. If you say, okay, I want to live my purpose, I want to be strong, I want to train my muscle to really do what I wish and believe deep inside, and each struggle I have is only another door to the next level. And of course, I was struggling a lot. I had countless sleepless nights where I had worries because I have a family, I have a daughter, I have to care after her. And of course, and I was always knowing, in the end of the day, we are infinitive beings, and we don't have to worry. We will all die in the end of the day. We will not sleep under the bridge normally. So and the universe cares always after us. And once you start to understand this, you become much more quiet, because all these restless things we have in the matrix outside, they just want to keep you busy, not to feel yourself and not to fulfill yourself. So once you understood this is just a program and I can switch the program like the TV whenever I want, it's possible. And because I know this, because I do also matrix work and quantum physical things as well, I was remembering everything, and of course, then I say, okay, I will do this. And I did.
Wow. I could listen to you for hours. I didn't even, okay, what she's telling, everything. So it's so amazing, And I also believe the same what you are talking about. And do you have maybe one recommendation what you could do, what you could give to the people who are watching this? Is there something?
The biggest thing is really this: you have to be. You have to work on your consciousness. For this, I built the bridge between really business and consciousness. Work on your consciousness to be present in the moment, to be there, to really be with the soul in your body, to practice this. There are lots of possibilities how to practice this, to become quiet, to listen to yourself. In my opinion, this is really the most important thing in the life. Before everything else, to come into the present moment. You say, Ma, how you do that? Yeah, you do this when when you start to detox your life, your thoughts, your TV, your bad habits, your bad thoughts, your bad eating, everything. It's a lifelong practice. Of course, you have to do this, if it's possible, every day for the rest of your life. Without this continuously consciousness work, you will fall back. I know this because I had this experience also several times in my life. I started meditation when I was at the beginning of my 20s. So I know this tool, the Zen meditation, since long time. And of course, there are times where I'm not connected and I know how bad this feels, how much I struggle. So I recommend you really highly work on this, on the presence, on your presence, to start to feel yourself. You can, some people, I had this, this is an example of Eckhart Tolle. I love to listen to Eckhart Tolle in the morning. From somebody who only feel his hands and nothing else, then the people can start to feel their hands and then to go on to start more of their bodies. And this is where the moment of presence occur. It's really like this. And this will bring you really, for the first, your soul into your body. This will bring you on the earth. And this will bring you in the life, and you are in the moment, and then you live, you discover by yourself what you really want in the moment in your life. This is what I can tell you. It sounds maybe a little bit spiritual, a little bit woo, but it's like this. This is my experience of my life. And because I know success also in the business depends on your mindset or on your consciousness mindset, I highly recommend to you, if you're an enterprise or you want to become one or you want to find your purpose, start to feel yourself and to be in the moment and really leave all the things which make you feel bad. Start really to detox completely in all aspects of your life. Yes.
Great. So, and sometimes I find people, when you tell them react from your heart, what your heart fulfills. So sometimes people ask me, but how can I know it's my heart or it's my mind? So how do you, or what can you say, how we can feel it's coming from the heart?
In the moment, you don't ask yourself more if it's the heart or the mind, it's the heart. Very easy.
It's easy. Okay.
Yes.
So where can people, if people like to know you, where can they find you?
You can find me, of course, on my website, siggyreutter.com. Or you find me also in Facebook, you find me in YouTube, you find me in LinkedIn, you find me in Xing. Or write me an email at info@siggyreutter.com. And I love really to respond to people. And I love getting emails, especially when you watch now this show and you say, Siggy, this is very interesting. How you did that? Why you do something I always wanted in my life, but I have a house, I have this, and I can't. How can I go on anyway? And I love to hear the stories of the people who watch this show. So just write me an email and I love to respond to you.
Yes, that I can really say that's really true, because Siggy, she has so much patience to really to answer all the questions. So that's really great.
Yes, I think it's normal and it's necessary if you would like to have some kind of heart-centered business. It's normal that you answer as much as possible. When you have too much clients, you get 100 emails per day, you cannot respond anymore. That's the truth. So the most of the people, they have really, they think, I cannot write. So I really can tell you, just write me and ask me something if you would like to know something else. And I will normally always respond. Sometimes I also forget because I'm a human being, but I really love this exchange.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have any new project now in the future?
Yes. Like I told it at the beginning, I recommend to have not so much programs. I have 2 programs. In fact, I have 1 program which is not only online because it has always 2 offline retreats in Italy, but it has already started in January. And I have another program. It's the See Let's Do It program. This is an online spirit marketing program, and this will start in March again. And this is something where I show you step by step how you can build up from your inner essence a profitable business, online and offline. Because even if I work most of the time online, a lot of tools, also the marketing, also the approach, also how you do step by step, is something has the same. It's the same way to do that also offline. So for me, these worlds belong also together, and you have to take this, what is good for you and which follows your lifestyle. So the most of the people I have in my programs, they do a mix. In fact, few of them, they say, I only want to do online. Then I have a lots of people, they do offline retreats. So it's really possible to use these tools together, and this is how I teach. I'm not a so-called only online enterpriser because I do these offline retreats by myself. And one thing I will do this year, I will offer in September an offline business retreat in Ischia. And this is something, this will be an open business retreat I will offer for the first time. I have normally the business retreats in my business school, which started already. Mm-hmm. And I will offer for the first time this offline, yes, yeah. In Ischia. And I will open this to everybody who would like to attend. This will be some very, very amazing thing. I will start to plan this now for September, because even if it's now January, September or February, September will be coming fast. And I love to do this new project because Ischia is a wonderful island in the south of Italy. It's magical, it's mystical, it's Lemurian. If you know the story of this, it has a gate in Ischia and has a very, very special energy. So I'm really already excited to do this. And, I will do that the first time in September. So I work also by myself offline, as you can see. And I love to do that because it's another, of course, again, another energy. Even if online already gives you great energy and is a very, very good tool to work. But we are human beings, and you know, the material, physical meeting is always very, very special. So this will be one of my next project. First, I will do the See Let's Do It, and then we'll come.
Well, I guess I will get all the links from you, so I can put it underneath.
Yes.
Great. So, Siggy, I thank you so much that you took your time to speak with us.
Thank you.
It was so interesting for me also to listen to you, because stuff I didn't know from you. So it was very interesting for me to listen to you.
Yes, and I'm happy.
Sorry, again.
I'm happy.
And all the people who are watching this show, I hope we both were a contribution for you. And it was very nice to have you here. And we will see us next week. Bye-bye. All my love to you. Mwah. And
Bye
bye
bye.
bye, Siggy.
Ciao. Alla prossima. Ciao.